Madden gods.
Welcome in, guys. T4G here. This is our Cheating the Madden trade system, Madden 19. Okay, you guys are going to be so good at trading after we're done teaching you guys all the things that we have to teach you that you will be able to almost cheat the Madden trade system. You'll know it so well that you'll be able to predict what they're going to do, what they want, and you'll be able to utilize it and make incredible rebuilds. You'll be able to do all of the things that you've wanted to do in your Madden franchise. So before we get into this video, guys, make sure to check out our merchandise. It feels good. It's not crappy clothing. You know, one thing I can't stand is going and trying on these shirts when you can tell companies made them and the shirt just sucks. And you know, we're gonna be honest with it, there's a lot of shirts out there that just suck, okay? But our socks and our shirts and our hoodies and the hats that we have on the way, they're amazing. We made sure of that. Shout out to Sportline for being a great partner in this, and Ryan for doing the job he's doing over there with our merchandise. So let's get into this video here, guys, and just how to be the best on certain things. And there's so many different trading techniques that you can do. You can do the ladder trade technique, position trading to go green. You can do just team needs. You can do all of these different crazy things. And I don't care who we pick. Let's choose, I don't know. Tell me when, guys. Tell me when. I'll choose the Eagles. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a coach, and we're going to do the motivator, the trade influence package. That's why we do that, is the trade influence package. You know, the rest of them, you can still make trades work even if you do with the coach and all that. But here, I just want to show you a lot of different things, and we're going to go in depth far more this year with a lot of different things of different position worth, because that's another trading technique, is position worth. You know, in Madden 18, QB's position worth was humongous. You could make things really happen with QBs that normally, you know, would not happen. But with halfbacks and stuff, halfbacks still show the potential of, you know, medium interest through the most part. So let's just add up three guys. I've never traded with the Eagles before. We just started Madden 19 2 days ago, something like that. I don't know when it was. However, the thing about it is we can pick up the Madden system. We get no help from EA. No one gives us anything. This is all of our own stuff, guys. We're pro gamers trying to make you guys pro gamers, and that's what we're going to do. So here we're adding up three guys on the list here, and we're going to just go down. But we're comfortable in understanding the trade system, and it's so easy you almost cheat it. Now, the Browns like him. They like Adams. Okay. So Adams, halfbacks are going to show medium interest quite a bit, especially when you start getting up to the 70s. Okay, you get, let's see, Smallwood. I don't think Smallwood popped, but Humphrey should show medium interest. Some of them don't, and it's okay if they don't always do it, or if some of your guys don't do it, you think they're going to do it. It's all right. You could still make these guys valuable. And I could show you how to do that. We're going to do that in other videos. But you're going to see here Redskins like him. So that's great. Let's just grab him. Actually, let's go back to our original trade here. One thing at a time here. We'll grab Adams, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go up to the Browns here. So the Browns are showing interest in him. So we could try to get Batonio from this. All right, and they're saying no to that. What about Zeitler? Who's closer? All right, they're about the same. I'm gonna go Batonio. So here we know that, you know, they really love this halfback for some reason. They absolutely love him. So here what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add a 6th round pick 2020. I'm going to the later picks because 2020 you could really knock them out and get them super easy in 2020. It's the next year picks are always easier to get than current year picks. Now, I'm not a big fan of giving up lower end picks that you know, your first and your seconds if I don't have to. Even thirds, I will fight to not give up a third as much as possible, because I hate doing it. So now what's funny is if we add up a 4th here, I did a 3rd. If we add up a 4th, let's double check. I always want you guys to double check and make sure you're not giving up more than you should, right? So here's another way to think about how Madden kind of does things. this system, is we're going to add up that fourth, right? And they may say no to the fourth. So right here, we're double checking. Well, that's why we asked for those picks. We're double checking. So if we asked for just the fourth, they said no, right? So if we add up a third round 2020, then let's double check again. Let's make sure they're not getting, what did we ask for, the fifth? Let's ask for the fourth again. Let's do the checkup one more time just to double check. We don't want to give up more than we have to. You know, we're going to smidge them, and they're going to probably smidge back, okay? And you know what? I'm okay with that. So we're going to add a sixth. All right, we'll add a seventh. We'll just go up the list, see if they accept it for a seventh. They said no. Let's just add the third, see what they say. So we know we're really, really close. Okay, so we don't have to give up anymore. We can give up a seventh round pick. Now, 2020 third round pick is really just, I mean, let's be realistic here. It's just not a good, it's not that hard to get. So here I feel like I'm giving up more than I should give up. You know, we're giving them Super Bowl contenders here, and I really don't want to give that up, but we got Batonio here. Let's go down. Let's just, I don't know, let's test these two guys here. Let's test these two linebackers, middle linebackers, and see how these guys are. All right. Now, teams are going to start to trade a certain way. Well, I pulled both of them off there. Teams are going to trade a certain way, guys. Now, these guys aren't super valuable, but it's their position that's valuable. So we got the Browns that liked them. What can we do after that? We got the Chargers who liked them. That's great, and that's dandy. So we can make things happen with that. Let's just keep going. Let's just see what we can do. Let's go to, we got the Patriots. All right, let's try to work with the Patriots here. We'll use Reynolds. And what we're going to do here is we're going to ask for their first and third round pick of 2019. Sounds crazy. I get it. But once you start to know how a team operates, you're going to know, I know the Patriots like to give up their picks a little bit easier than other teams. Maybe it's because they have late round picks. And this is something that you'll start to just pick up on, guys. So let's try the fourth. Now, there's a couple of rules on how you want to trade things. Use draft picks. Okay, if you start getting past the fifth round of 2019, then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to 2020. So if they don't give that fifth round 2019 up, I'm going to go for a third, fourth, and then I'm going to try the fifth. And then if they say no to that and they want to, it looks like we're going to go for the sixth and seventh, then I'm going back up. If I'm going to get a sixth and seventh, I'm going to try to get that in 2019 instead of 2020. Okay, so there's a way to work around this. And let's just see what they say. They say no, so what are we going to do? We're going to go up to the picks in 2020 and just see, because you want to get as much out of it as possible. I'd rather get a third or fourth round in 2020 than a sixth round in 2019. Okay, just the way it is. So I'm going to ask for a fifth round, and if they say no to this, I'm going back up to 2019, and I'm going to ask for a pick in 2019. I'm going to ask for a seventh. I could ask for 2 sevenths, and they said no to that. Let's try a sixth round, and then the seventh round, 2020. If they say no to that, we'll just go the first. But then we know hands down that we're not giving up more than we should. Okay? Right there. We knew 100% the Patriots weren't going to give us any more. There's no question in our mind. They give us a first round pick for a middle linebacker that's pretty much, a Super Bowl contender. I'm sad to see him go. It's really terrifying to see that guy go. So, we'll try it again. Let's try it with this middle linebacker. We saw they, a bunch of teams liked him. We could try for a Joey Bosa. You could try for players. There's so many different things. We tried just for a first round pick there. If they say no to the first round pick there, but they showed medium interest. Let's go down again and see who else liked them. If there was some other team that liked them, I can't remember off the top of my head who else liked them. It might have just been the Browns and then the Chargers. I think it was. So it was the Browns and the Chargers. So I have an option here. I could go and try to get their other linemen. I could try to get Zietler. I could try to get Myles Garrett. I could do a lot of different things here. I could just go for a first round pick. I could pad up next year's stats and first and do possibly a third. You know, I can attack the Patriots even more if, well, the Patriots didn't pop on them. So you have a lot of options of what you can do. You know, I could try the first and a second here in 2020. See what they say. I can do a first and a third. Browns are a little bit harder at giving up some of the picks. They're a little bit more stingy. You know, the Chargers, hey, they may not give me their first round pick. I don't know. I've never traded these guys to them in my life. Let's just try it. Nope, they said no. Okay, but if I really wanted that pick, well, I could just pad the trade. That's all I had to do. We know that this halfback wasn't super valuable, Matt Jones. All right, but I'm not going to give him up. I'm going to keep Matt Jones for now. Let's see if we can make something work with him, you know, somewhere else. So let's go down the list. I'm going to offer you a 6th round. No, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. You guys don't deserve that. I'm giving you a 6th round 2020, not 19. You get out of my face with this. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to all, and I'm going to go to the very bottom of the list. Now, every time you do this, guys, make sure you don't have a diamond in the rough, because you'd be shocked at who you'd actually have. Let's try this tight end. No one really wants this tight end here. They're saying no to that. Now let's go back to the 6th round. We're just using that guy. We're hoping that guy pads enough, and he just didn't. He's not padding enough. He really isn't. He needs a smile bigger. The guy needs to be more excited to be here. It's killing me here how much he is just not cooperating. What about this guy? Now always double check, go down the list and see if you're sitting, because you never know. That guy that center, Toth, could actually be, you know, medium interest, green interest, and you don't know it. So it doesn't look like he's going to be much, and I'm going to take a calculated risk and say that dude sucks. Let's do the 1st round pick. Let's just say this. No, they're still saying no. Well, I'm going to give you Lovato. Consider that a Christmas present, Chargers. You're getting Lovato, okay? Now I'm gonna give them a 6th round of this year, and then try to do that, because I don't want Lovato, and I'm willing to give him up, and I don't care about the 6th round 2019 that much. I got Walker. Now let's go and get a player. Another player. Did we already get a player? I don't know. I don't know if we did. However, let's go and let's trade this guy away, this tight end. I don't know. Let's try to trade him away. Let's see what he's worth. We don't need him. You know, I want to try to get something good for him. The Bills. What about the Bengals? Browns. All right. What about Myles Garrett? Can we get Myles Garrett for him? We're pretty close. We can get enough for him. Zietler, I already know we could get Zietler. You guys already know some of these linemen, you can get them really easy. Okay, here with the Cowboys, I'm going to try to ask for Sean Lee here, because I feel like with Sean Lee, even though he's a little bit older, I could probably get him a little bit easier. And then what I could do after that is trade him to something that I actually want. So you can see there, Sean Lee, he's pretty close. What we're going to do is I'm going to give up this halfback, Matt Jones. And then let's see if that budges anything. To protect myself, I'm going to ask for a 4th round pick. Okay? And they're said, oh, we're pretty close to giving that up. Well, then I know I'm not giving up more than I have to. Okay, now if they're going to do the 6th round pick, they want me to go 6th round, I'm going 6th round 2019. Okay, I'll go 7th round 2019. I'll get my pick back that I just gave away, because I don't need that halfback and I don't need Rodgers. Okay, so I got a 7th round pick 2019. So what can we do with Sean Lee now? You know, can we make something happen with Sean Lee? Now those guys that we had there, would we have been able to get a 1st round pick for him? Probably not. Probably not. Can we get a 1st round pick for Sean Lee? I don't know. Let's try it. Let's go down the list. Let's go and just see. Always protect yourself. Add some more. You know, we can see we're close there. We got the Browns, we got Cardinals. Now you could always try to trade for a player. You could try to get David Johnson, but here's one thing to always take into consideration. Let's say we try to trade straight up for David Johnson. Okay, you see there, it's close to halfway, right? Close to halfway. Let's add up a 1st round pick. What do we got? We almost got their first round pick. So it's easier to get the first round pick with Sean Lee than it is to get the halfback. So you may not want to get the halfback with Sean Lee that high of an overall. You may want to use those high overall players to go and get a first round pick. So let's keep going down the list. What about Chargers? Will they give us a first round pick? All we're doing is trying to get a first round pick because those other two guys wouldn't have gotten us a first round pick. It would just be really, really hard for them to give us a first round pick. And then, you know what? On this one, let's just get greedy. Let's ask for a third round 2020. Okay, that was actually pretty good, and I like the look of that. Let's do fourth round 2020. Okay, let's do a fifth round 2020. If we can nail this, and then in fact, you know what? Let's be greedy with it, and let's ask for a seventh too. Give up your bank. All right, fine. We'll just do the fifth round 2000. All right, if they're going to make us do a sixth, what are we going to do? We're going to go up to 2019. Give us your sixth and seventh. They said no. Okay, just give us your sixth. Well, they said no. What are they going to do? They're going to give us their seventh as well. So we're going to walk out with a seventh 2019 and a first round 2007 or 2019 for a guy we traded for nothing. Okay, and this is what I'm talking about, guys. Is you're going to be able to make trades happen. This is the cheating the Madden trade system. Okay, Madden 19. Now, if you guys haven't already, make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Check us out at tipsforgamers.com for our players to trade for list, guys. We're going to make you into pro gamers. Okay, that's our word. We'll see you in the next video, guys.